It's the what do you want to talk about? It's the suits. It's the stopwatch. It's all that BS. And what is Randy Orton? Randy Orton is 100% business. Yeah. I'm just going to kill you. I'm going to destroy you. So when a casual sees that match, you could put Cody Rhodes over Randy Orton all day long. They don't buy it.
Let's talk about a possible return coming up here soon. And that is out of, he's been gone for about a year and a half. And, there were some injuries, there were some back issues, there were some personal issues, a lot of rumors of why he's gone, but he's been gone for nearly a year and a half. That is the person by the name of Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah.
And he is rumored to possibly return. And there was also rumors of there wasn't going to be an RK Bro reunion upon his return either. So Matt Riddle we thought he was buying time with the Strange Bedfellows, team with Drew McIntyre to set up for RK Bro reunion. But rumors said that wasn't going to happen. Of course, subject to change. But Riddle's not there anymore. Randy Orton's always that guy that's there, but he's still main event status. You can put him face heel. You can put him in any type of slot. He's going to do a great job at it. So do you think we should get, Vince, a Randy Orton Roman Reigns feud for the Undisputed Championship? Or should we get Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins? So Randy Orton comes back as a face against Roman, or Randy Orton comes back as a heel against Seth for said titles?
Both.
Where would you go, Vince, first?
Again, bro, I don't know, bro. I hope they have a game plan in place for Roman Reigns. Like for what you've invested in that guy, like there had better be something in place. And if it is him and Cody at WrestleMania, bro, then you've got to fill time from now till then. Yeah. And I don't know who. Yeah, we'll throw LA Knight in there this month. Okay, great. And then what? Mm-hmm. So to me, bro, that would just be another guy to throw at Roman Reigns before they get to WrestleMania. That's what I would assume.
Yeah. EC3, what do you think?
Well, I think there's longevity in both. I think Randy's awesome. He's the best, dude. Total hunk. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Top 5 team handsome. But yeah, no one's gonna boo him when he comes back, so bring him back as a face. Have a long-term kind of fulfilling program with Roman. Is he the guy to beat him? I mean, he's already over. Like, if somebody could, it could be him, but is it the guy? I don't know. Maybe, probably not, but maybe. But then, yeah, let that run for a few months, and then, well, Randy's also a sinister guy. Just turn him, into a heel, right? Then he's working with Rollins, and now you got another program.
Yeah.
And that's good business, because I'd be down to see both those matches.
Yeah.
Like, you get a Randy Orton type guy with fresh legs, rejuvenated, been gone for a little bit. There's no creative stink on him. It's like almost a clean slate. He's retconned, but he's still a legend, and he's still one of the best. That it's really, truly a gift. And I think that's the problem with some of these guys, too. Like, it's nothing special because they're so overexposed, and they're so available, and they're so accessible on television each and every week, where seeing somebody you've seen for years come back new, it's exciting. And Randy rules.
You just got to wonder, though. I mean, I think the big question really is going to be his health. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how long can he really?
He's a young guy, though, man. He's only 43. So he's old in wrestling years, but he's young. He's a young cat. So health wise, go ahead, East.
Yeah, he takes care of himself that year and a half to really comfortably allow everything to get back into place and heal up. And, you know, I'm big into recovery and all the assets and modalities that are possible now from, you know, stem cells and soft wave therapy and red lights and all the. He's not going to be coming back old and crusty. He's going to come back probably better than ever. And then hopefully he has a good couple 2 to 3 years to end a great career at the very apex predator he can.
Yeah, I would be interested to see where he'd be slotted at. I do think that he's going to get that return pop. You know, I mean, he's going to get like a Triple H style return pop. Triple H was out for 9 months, you know, and he was a heel. They did the whole, you know, it was with a 2-man power trip when he was still there. Him and Austin were still together. Then he did the quad injury with was it Benoit and Jericho in the tag match?
How do you boo a guy who comes back with a U2 training montage?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
fired me the F up. Then brother comes back in MSG, fresh faced Kurt Angle talking junk. Yep. He's got 5 layers of denim on with a leather jacket on top of it.
Yes, very hot.
But it's like peeling layer after layer.
Yeah,
after layer, and the next
theme song looping because he's celebrating so much.
And his shirt's off, and he's just best top jack guy. Now he's just like, holy, like that incredible man. That ruled. Wrestling was so cool.
Yeah, 2002, man. That was a really good time. That Royal Rumble was pretty good too, actually.
Yeah.
That's when I had Hennig was in that Royal Rumble, Goldust, I believe. And there was a few people they brought back because their time in the Rumble was so over, you know, with the fans. And so that was a pretty interesting year. Now, with that, going back to Orton, I think he would get that return pop just because typically people do get that return pop, you know, even if you're a heel. So cash in on that. But I'm going to throw a scenario out there. Let me know what y'all think. What would happen according to the fans? So say, for instance, there's some bloodline stuff with or Judgment Day stuff going on with Cody and because he's still involved in Judgment Day. And so outnumbered by the Judgment Day, all of a sudden I hear voices in my head, you know, he balances out, you know, the Judgment Day gimmick. And then so that leads to some type of Survivor Series. So you have Finn, Priest, Dominic, and JD McDonough against Cody, Jay, Sammy, and Orton. All right. So you have a 4-on-4. Baby faces win, celebrate, and then you have Cody. You have Orton turn on Cody, and that leads to another Orton, another person in Cody's way, leading to Roman Reigns. Cody versus Orton. Would y'all be interested in that?
Yeah, you got to do it at some point.
Yeah. What do you think, Vince?
Bro, I was almost laughing out loud at that Survivor Series match that you just laid out.
You already know it's plausible. You know it's a plausible match.
McDonough and Finn. Oh my!
That's Judgment Day. That's Judgment Day. You know that JD McDonough is going to be in there as a 4th person. You know that they're going to try to do some type of Judgment Day 8-man tag. You know that's most likely going to happen with the Survivor Series.
Bro, at some point we got to start getting people over, bro.
Oh God, please.
Like at some point, please.
Get JD McDonough over.
Who?
He may be out of the picture. Chris, he wasn't even on the show yesterday.
He wasn't.
He might be done.
Yeah, he wasn't on the show, the recent Raw. You know, but I do think that they would do. I think they're going to do something as far as the multi-man person involving Judgment Day because there's no bloodline. Bloodline took over, you know, the airwaves for 3 years, and now Judgment Day is the premier heel faction of the WWE right now. So they're going to utilize them in that type of capacity at Survivor Series, I imagine, with the traditional format. So we probably will see it 8-on-8 if that is. And plus, there hasn't been any news of McDonough being released or anything, so he's still there. So. They'll utilize it.
Get eliminated first, Chris. So yeah, why not?
What's that?
Since somebody has to be eliminated first.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do think that would be interesting to see. You know, Orton return that way and lead into a heel turn with him and Cody. I think him and Cody would actually be a really cool feud. I mean, if there's anybody that could put Cody over, that could make him look like a top talent going into Roman Reigns, it would be Orton. Because if you think about it, for now.
It babyface blows.
Since Cody's been there, we've seen him have feuds against who was it that he came? So he was Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, that was good. And then he moves over to Dominic Mysterio and mostly Judgment Day stuff. Now in tag team stuff, Omos. I'm sure that's been teased, at house shows. So Cody Rhodes hasn't really been in a lot of top tier feuds to really put him in that upper echelon. If there's anybody that could help him be in that upper echelon to set him up for Roman, it would be Randy Orton.
But you know what?
Oh, no, but maybe. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vince.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, but I'm saying maybe if all these opportunities and it's still not a top guy, maybe he's not a top guy. I don't know.
That's what I was going to say, because Chris, you forgot to mention, and I'm agreeing with EC3, bro. You forgot to mention Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, bro. If again, I'm going to go to the casual fans because the marks will believe anything. Bro, there is no casual fan that believed Cody Rhodes could beat Brock Lesnar. So it didn't do anything for him because nobody believed it. Bro, the same thing with Randy Orton. I would not believe for a second. You know why, bro? I'll tell you why. It's the what do you want to talk about? It's the suits. It's the stopwatch. It's all that BS. And what is Randy Orton? Randy Orton is 100% business. Yeah. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm going to destroy you. So when a casual sees that match, you could put Cody Rhodes over Randy Orton all day long. They don't buy it.
Yeah,
that's the problem, bro. They don't buy it.
But as you read before, casual fans don't matter anymore, though. Like if you're getting below 1.5 at this point, catering to the casual fans is a non-factor. So what does it look like now as far as catering to the niche? Because at this point, Vince, they're trying to keep the niche audience around.
Well, again, we talked about losing 300,000.
Yes, exactly. So if they can't even keep the niche audience.
1,000 casual fans.
All right, Chris, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You're sitting there asking us questions.
Let's do it.
Do you think?
Bring the smoke.
Do you think Cody Rhodes is over to the niche audience?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay. More over than Randy Orton would be?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's more over than Randy Orton.
Cody's done a great job of convincing the niche audience he's one of them. That was his great.
Oof. Yeah, I think people's into Cody because of his song mostly. I mean, I think honestly. I think it's more of like a frat party audience, and they're looking to find the coolest thing to collectively be a part of.
Not one person in the niche has ever been to a frat party.
I imagine a lot of them have been. They've been in and probably kicked out
of them. They've been taken to the basement and blindfolded and whipped.
Yeah, that could be the case. I don't know. It sounds like a fetish of yours, East. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about that. But I do think that Cody is over to the niche audience because it doesn't take much for anyone to be over to the niche audience. Sam Guevara is over to the niche audience. Because Ray Phoenix is over to the niche audience. Akira Tozawa is over to the niche audience. So that means nothing. Clearly, with the numbers, that means nothing. Being over with the niche audience, that doesn't mean anything. So I think Cody is. I think people are still attached to him because
cognitive dissonance. They want it to work.
They want it to work. Yeah, precisely. They want it to work, and it's not necessarily working. and they're holding on by a thread, man. They're holding on because that's what happened when he was in AEW. I mean, he was over. He was getting cheered in the beginning. He was actually putting a lot of people over. I mean, I was more of a defender of Cody Rhodes in AEW than I am in WWE any day of the week. Because when Cody Rhodes was in AEW, he put over Darby Allin, he put over Anthony Ogogo, he put over QT Marshall. Yeah. He made Brody Lee destroy him for the TNT Championship. Like MJF, you know what I mean? So
because it's not getting those guys over to a casual audience, though, it's proven to the niche. Hey, I'm doing business because I'm not Triple H was in the 2000s. Except I am. So it's like, yeah, you can sacrifice that because he's going to be over regardless, and he's guaranteed, and he's a vice president, so it's not going to hurt his pocketbook.
No.
It's not going to hurt his spot.
Yeah.
But be honest too. Then, when was this work actually kind of intriguing and fun, and a little dangerous when he was being booed? Yeah. And he's that kind of real narcissistic language came out. Mm-hmm. And when he shouldn't be being booed, you can see, and that was oh, this is good, this is real. I like it.